Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you once again. My name is Nick, we're on the Atari 2600 and this time we're looking at a game called Laser Blast, published by Activision in 1981. It's a game been designed by one of Activision's founders, David Crane, and basically you control a UFO and you must destroy 3 land bases, and once you've done that you go on to 3 more land bases and it gets increasingly more difficult and they get more accurate in their firepower. So really you need to move around as quickly as you can. This time you're the attacker trying to destroy Earth or some other planet. So here we go, I'm that yellow one up the top, so move around. I've missed him. Right, they're firing at me, I'm firing red beams of death, they're firing blue beams of death. Whose beams of death are the best? Good, so I've taken out all 3 of them. That's quite good going, isn't it? I've had one go at this before in a live stream, I think ages ago, and I've been kaboomed. And that's all there is to the game really. But keep moving around or you'll get blown up. Right, keep moving, you've missed, sir. Boom. The colours here, the way they flash, remind me a bit like the lightsabers from Star Wars. Darth Vader's red one versus old Obi-Wan Kenobi's blue one. Right, you can do sideways shots and down shots. Kaboom. Oh, I don't seem to be able to use as much of the screen there. So it looks like with the more bases you destroy, the less height and depth you can get in the screen. Oh, he's moving and he's getting destroyed. So, ahead, walk back to 12. If you had this one back in the day, let me know. It's 1981. I think back at that point I would have been, well, about 7. And a 7-year-old probably would have liked this because they didn't know anything else. But it was 1981, the right beginning of gaming really in general. And I think this game is great. It might not have aged very well for newcomers with no knowledge of retro gaming, but I think for what it is, it's pretty cool already. But it's quite basic. You've seen all the gameplay so far. There's all different modes there. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's see what 2 does. Probably enters at a more difficult level, I would have thought, does it? Yeah, I think it does. Right, boom. Oh, look at that. How did he get me there? Amazing. Now, you can tell me if you did have this back in the day, or if you've loaded it since this review, what is the furthest you've got in the game? Have you lasted for hours and hours? Because my go's probably going to last just a few minutes. But as usual, I love the sounds this Atari 2600 kicks out. The scrolling is not too bad down the bottom there. I would like the bases not always to be grey, but the special effects there on the lasers, as I said before, is rather special. Boom! That's them taken care of. Goodbye. And I've got my 180 at the top. 180! It was briefly. You have 3 UFOs. Your lives left are represented in the top left. As you see, I've got none left now, apart from this fella here. Oh, I've been shot. As per usual, I'm getting gradually worse. So it's all right for a few minutes, 5 or 6 minutes, I thought, nowadays, but you won't want to be playing it too much longer than that, I wouldn't have thought, because you've seen all the gameplay. There's no end-of-level bosses, there's nothing like that. It's you pulverising these poor chaps here. Looks like on the first level they don't move about too much. The later levels they seem to follow you around the place. It is quite pleasing when you do a diagonal shot, but the downward shots straight down seem to be the most effective. Don't stop moving. That's it. Stay in one place, they can line you up and take you out, but not to dinner, as we always say. Now, if you've seen this far into the channel so far and you're into retro gaming, this far into the video to say, it might be worth subscribing if you haven't already. There's lots of videos already up, so thank you if you have subscribed already. I'm in debt to you. Lots and lots and lots of videos, probably near 2,000. Yes, there is a lot on different playlists if you want to check out the playlists on the main screen there. Right, kaboom. I think we're almost up to 50 Atari 2600 games now, I think. I'd have to double check that. Right, come on UFO. This time we're the invaders. On most games you seem to be the defenders here, but like a missile command, I guess. This one you're doing the attacking. Oh, we took each other out there, did we? Right. Lives in the top left, that yellow. A curious little UFO. It's quite basic, but it is moving around the place like I would expect a UFO from the 50s to move. Bam, bam. Thank you, Abraham. Right, another free to... Oh, look, I knew that was happening. I stayed too stationary for too much time. Right, I thought that was a phone then. It was... As far as I'm aware, the ground at the bottom is always green. The turrets are always grey. Your UFO is always yellow. This is a good score, 1350. That's not bad. Don't seem to be able to... Oh, look at that. What skills that was. Boom, boom, and boom. Like Clint Eastwood in a fistful of something or others. he says, as he was shot down. 1800. 1890. Let's see if I can get to 2000. This is my last life, though, so I might not do. One shot and it's all over. Right, 1980. Great year. Yes, 2017. I've got an extra life. So you get an extra life every 2,000 points. Well, at least the first 2,000. Great stuff. Great stuff. Whoa. There's something about Atari 2600 games. I know I said you wouldn't want to play it for more than 6 or 7 minutes, but just like Enduro, I think once you start getting good at the thing, I think you could be playing it for quite some time. It's easy on the old brain. Boof, right. Oh, look, I got buffed twice. So 2,520. That's not a bad little score, is it? Considering I've only had one previous go on this beforehand. When I first played, I was rubbish because I was just staying in the same place. But on a live stream, well, maybe ages and ages ago, someone just did suggest moving around the place. And since I'm doing that, like ducking and a weaving in a boxing ring, I've done a bit better. So, you know, if you duck and dive in a boxing ring, you probably won't get hit as much. It's obvious, isn't it? Unless you're Rocky Balboa in Rocky and you get hit in the face as much as possible because that's your blocking mechanism. Didn't affect his voice, though. We gotta fight the fight, Adrian. Yeah, I know. Right. Ooh. Oh, God, just got 20 points on that life. That was a cheapo. Oh, no. This is the worst go ever. Kaboom. Right. Didn't have a sequel, this one, I don't think. So well done, David Crane. I know he had the design. I knew he had a hand in a few games there from Activision. I didn't have a clue how you program Atari 2600 games because they're all on cartridge. How did you program them? I don't know. You have to code them on some kind of computer, I would have thought. You can't code it directly on the Atari 2600. Or can you? Let me know about that. Because my knowledge is all the ZX Spectrum, so I know to program games and that, you just use that, unless you've got a compiler. Things like Sega Mega Drive, any consoles, I haven't got a clue how you would start on that, I really don't. Great. So answer that question below. How did Mega Drives get made? How did Super Nintendo games get made? How did console games get made in general? What equipment did they use? Hooray! Right. Laser blasting. Laser spelt with an S, not a Z. Boo! Kaboom! Right. If you do own your own UFO, let me know. Is this quite realistic to what invading planets is like? You might have more knowledge than me. You might be an alien. What a way to blow your cover. You've blended into the human race well for near on 300 years, and then you blow your cover by commenting on this video. Well done, you. Hooray. Good. I know an alien's probably watching somewhere. You never know. Right, over the top. What's level 4 do? We'll forget about that. That's too difficult. We might have done that before. Shall we do it? Level 4? No, level 0. 0. Right, this will be my last go. Unless it's rubbish, then it won't be. See, much more fun with diagonal shots. See, look at that. We're going. I think I've got it on more on a difficulty level. I can't see what I actually set there. Look at me go. Oh, I was trying to be a Flash Herbert then. Look up Flash Herbert if you don't know that phrase. I was trying to be a Super Flash. That'd be a good game on the Spectrum. Flash Herbert. I'll have to check that out. Is there a Spectrum game called Flash Herbert? Not Flash Gordon. Flash Herbert. He saved every one of us. Do 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 do. Right. Shall I have another last go? I might have another last go. I think I might have another last go. Who cares? We can do what we want. We can do what we want here. The channel's here to defeat stress, and hopefully it's doing a bit like that for you. If you get an opportunity to catch a live stream, then yeah, you can join in. That's when the community comes together. I'd like to do more if I can do, but time is of the utmost. Hopefully one day I'll be able to go full time again and get this super duper ooper up and running. Again, well, it is up and running, isn't it? Just the live stream could be a bit more. If you want to help the channel to that degree, if you haven't already, there is memberships that help you keep going and developing. Click on the join button and it won't join you straight away. It'll be a video there telling you what it's all about, and then you can make your decision then. But, you know, all tiers are very, very appreciated. And thank you, a huge thank you so far to the members already. You get your perks there and your shout-outs if you're second tier and above and all that sort of stuff. But at the moment, we're a UFO. In some random year, getting shot down every 2 seconds. Goodness gracious, great balls of flame. Well, that was close. We need to buy maybe some kind of shield for this UFO would be good. Or maybe all the 3 UFOs attack at the same time, and then these gun turrets wouldn't have any problem, any chance at all of surviving. Tell you what would be a good mix-up. This and Moon Patrol at the same time. Player 1 controls the UFO. Player 2 controls the moon buggy. That'd be pretty cool, but I don't think that'll ever work. If you want to see a good homebrew on the Atari 2600, there's two we've done actually. Thrust, which it was a good inertia game, fantastic effort on Atari 2600, and on around about Christmas time we did Rudolph's Rescue, or Reindeer Rescue I think it was called. So there's probably a few others about to come to at some point, but they're the two we've done so far. Biff, Boff, Baff. Biff, Boff, Baff. And they're kabooms, right. How many last goes have I had now? Quite a few last goes. But anyway, this will probably be my last go. Right, let's take out these boys, or girls, whoever they are. Some strange planet of green. We just, it's grass. Right, they're moving about like crazy people. Was that, alright, one life left? One life left to save the day, but the game goes on to my knowledge forever. You can't actually complete it, it's just this all the way through. So a good idea for a game, you being the attacker this time instead of the defender. So a bit of variety from 1981. Right, come on. One. It's going to be close. Oh, they've won that one. Okay. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that game. I probably spent longer on it than I should have done, but I liked its basicness, and I was getting, well, good at some point. So that was, thanks for watching. That was Laser Blast on the Atari 2600, published by Activision in 1981. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.